The question is about credit cards that are offered by credit unions in Whatcom County and whether the fees go to Wall Street banks or to the credit unions and banks.
Well, I'm an alumni of Whatcom Ed. I was CFO there for a number of years. No, the income from that goes right back into, again, with credit unions. Everything that we earn basically goes back into the membership. It goes back into what we pay in dividends and the services we provide. Theirs are the same way. Their fees that they would charge off of that roll back into, except for the processing cost. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a really good website, the truecostofcredit.com, where you can look up, okay, I have a MasterCard, I buy a $24 pizza, what's the fee on that going to be, how much is Visa going to get, and you can look up by, whether you have a debit card, what kind of credit card you have. I like that website because it really puts things in perspective as far as, oh, you just bought $50 worth of gas and MasterCard got $4 for doing not very much. In the back of here.
One thing I found, sometimes you need compromises. When you're traveling, you almost have to have a credit card. Is we get our credit card through our credit union, we have one, pay it off every month. Because it really is difficult sometimes, especially with travel, not to have it. But I think for us, that's been the best.
How do your savings and investment opportunities compare to the large banks? What are your interest rates?
Well, I think as a rule, as a credit union, our goal is to certainly do a better job than they do, and I think pretty consistently, we do. And part of that is because, again, we have a different purpose than they do. Our job is one of the things the mantra I preach to my staff is that what we're there for is to do whatever we can to make our members' lives better. And that is a combination of what can we pay for return on deposits that are entrusted to us. What is the rate? How do we control the rates that we have on loans and so forth? So, and particularly as right now is becoming exciting to watch is watching how the big banks have not rediscovered, but to re-emphasize the fees that they can charge and how many places they can get those. From our standpoint, it's not that we don't have fees, but we try to keep them to a minimum, and we try to make sure that any deal we give is going to be a good deal. So, again, I think this is why this kind of an event was appealing to me, is because I always tell people if you talk about marketing and what's your marketing technique. And one of mine is, well, it's like B of A is the best marketing that credit unions have. We couldn't do a better job of marketing ourselves than they do.
Laura?
I'm just curious, I don't necessarily need an answer from all three of you, but I wanted to speak to Ray about cooperative ownership. One idea in some of the work groups in transition Whatcom is that we could start to develop community-owned things, like, for example, tool workshop where people could work on their own cars, bicycles, things like that. What ideas do you have for how people could collectively come together and then not own whatever it was they wanted to buy? That it would be for the benefit of the community. Can you think of how we could do that?
Well, I bet either Terry and I could probably preach for about an hour on that. And I don't think you'd like that much. But maybe Terry preached for an hour on it, but not listen to me that long. Again, I think if there was, and again, I'm biased, that if you wanted a model to, for anything like that, a proven model of how cooperatives can work, come talk to those of us that work in this industry, because that's the reason we're here, is because it's a cooperative.